First of all, the first guideline is that there is no universal format or template that you can use for every college around the globe or for every other research institution or university. Simple. It is just common sense. Every college, university, or institution or organization that you're applying for has different and specific guidelines to even write the personal statement to them. They are looking for different things in your personality. They have different expectations from you, from the applicants, right? And interestingly, this all is shared on their program or university website. So make sure that you go through their website, program page, the degree page, and also the faculty that teaches the program. Okay, and uh, go through the admission form as well, and especially the personal statement question. Many of the universities give their own prompts or their own guidelines that can serve as a cheat sheet for you. Okay, so be careful. It is a lie that there is a universal format. Just it's a common sense thing, right? Okay. Number two, even though there is no universal format for writing a personal statement, still most of the universities, the educational or academic organizations are looking for important things, right? So, what are those important points that you need to keep in mind while you are writing or while you are thinking to start writing about a personal statement or statement of purpose or college essay? All mean the same thing, right? Interestingly, you can get a lot of content, as I already told, from the university website, right? And logically speaking, up to 30% of your essay, the words and the phrases, not sentences, do not copy. I do not recommend copying the sentences. It will come under plagiarism. And however, up to 30% of your essay can be, uh, you can say, you can get the material for writing that from the university page, the uh, degree page, right? Why? Uh, it's again a common sense because one of the top reasons the students get rejected is because their essay does not even connect to the organizational goals, the academic and learning goals of the program. And again, I cannot emphasize enough that you need to go through the university pages. Okay, what you can do is go to the university mission statement, go to the motto, vision, and try to understand that and connect yourself and your personal statement and your words to those things, right? Uh, the things that you can go through again, modules, courses, the internship opportunities that they are providing during that degree, the placements where the graduates have got a job, and if any other thing that feels important, go with your gut feeling, right? Even if a word feels important, just grab it, okay, and write it down somewhere. Some hacks for writing is the writing those down is that just write it somewhere accessible, right? Otherwise, you're going to forget that sooner or later, right? You can send a WhatsApp text to yourself. You can make a Word file like this, and do not keep it local on a local storage. Just put it on a cloud storage so that you can access it from wherever you want, whenever you have time to work on your personal statement. Okay, and you can share that with a trusted family member or friend as well. Okay, again, uh, I cannot emphasize enough that I'm again coming back to that point that you have to connect yourself with the university and the program. If you do not do that, you are writing to fail. That is as simple as that. Okay. Now, what to actually write in your personal statement. So I have written down some, I have made some important points. And though, again, there is not a universal format for your personal essay, still, these are the things that will do you no harm. Okay, actually they will add, and these are actually the fundamental things that you need to add in your personal statement. Your introduction as a person is very important. Okay, and you might have heard show, don't tell. Now, what does this really mean? What does this even mean? That show, don't tell. Uh, let's see. It simply means that you don't just have to mention something about yourself, that I am a dancer, I am a cricket player. You have to explain it with something that is more valuable. What are your you tell about your passions, right? Tell is related with a story or event in which you learned something that they might be looking for you as a person. Okay, you can mention your goals, and very important, that the specific problem you wish to address or are addressing, and why that problem or solving that problem is close to your heart. Okay, so we'll come to something more that we can add to this, but let us go to uh, the next point. The next point is, again, in your introduction section, do mention your co-curricular or extracurricular or volunteer activities, right? And this gives a very positive and a very mature impression of you. And again, show, don't tell. Don't just list your activities, how it is related to your education, how it is related to your passions or future goals, why you engaged in the activities, your intentions, your learning outcomes, and the skills attained, and how they added to your personal and professional growth. They really want to, the university admissions office really want to see how uh, uh, good of an asset you are, and how good you are as a team player, and they will know your mental well-being and your skills that you have attained. These days, this is this is gold to add in your personal statement, and they really look for that. Mental well-being is very important these days. It always has been, but in this era, there is a lot of focus on how resilient you are when it comes to work or when it comes to the goals that you are pursuing. Okay, so they place a massive stress on mental health and core values. Okay, like integrity, focus on your learning, and you being a team player. Okay, do not only focus on your successes, but show your human side as well. Do not sound robotic, that you are just accomplishing the task that you have been given, but show that how you navigated a setback, any academic failure, uh, financial or personal hurdles that you have gone through. That will actually tell them that this person can. Especially, this is very important when you are an international student and you want to study abroad. Okay, so they would really want to see a person or evaluate uh, you on the basis of whether can you handle the stress that comes with uh, coming to a new place and getting along with the new community that you will be in. Okay, so resilience is very important. Next point that is very important is your educational background. Yes, do again, don't tell your grades or your degree only. Show them that how it connects with your personality, your passions, your goals, how it has made you a better person, how it has given you leadership qualities, how any event has made you resilient, and how it has made you more sensitive towards the needs of the community and the problems that you wish to address. Yeah. Uh, Extending that point, you really need to mention the problem that you need to address. Go through I would highly recommend that you go through United Nations Sustainable Development Goals that they have, and if the problem that you are trying to solve, or that the role that you are playing to elevate something from your community, okay, uh, connect that with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, okay. and state the problem very clearly, that what whether it is on global level or at your local community level, and don't state the problem only. Next part is, there are three things actually when you go for telling the problem that your community is facing. State the problem, then tell what is lacking in the present scenario. Okay, the solutions that people are doing and what is lacking, and how you feel, how are you going to fill that gap after the education that you will be getting more, right? So, and how your previous education is connected to defining the solutions of the problem. Uh, Whatever your, if it is related to biology, if your field is sciences or arts or any other field, just uh, look for the problem that you are trying to address. Okay. Yes. Very important point for international students. They would want to know, the university evaluation team or the admissions evaluation team would want to know, why are you choosing to study abroad over a local university? If you are from a developing country, share the lack of educational or research resources that you do not have, you might not have, or your country might not have, or the degree programs, or any other thing that is lacking, or any lack of expertise or academia, or any other valid point that you can think of. Do mention that. Okay, they would want to know that you are coming abroad for all the right reasons. Okay. Again, the next point, three whys. Why that specific country? Very important for, again, international students, that why are you choosing that country, UK or US, or in any country that you are trying to pursue a degree? Why do you wish to come to that country? Why that specific university that you have chosen, and why that specific course or degree or program? How the course is related to your previous degrees or experience or work? Why, what you intend or assume to gain, what you intend to learn? And this is very important, name the specific courses or modules when you go through the university, and connect the learning outcomes, mention the learning outcomes, and connect it with your passion and your future goals. Okay. And again, how they, what you will you gain, how will they, how are they aligning with your future goals as well. So you really want to tell them that why that specific institution. Okay. And yes, this helps a lot if you wish to go. Many good personal essays actually have the specific names of the professors or the faculty members that are teaching that course, and how their expertise or areas of research relate to those applicants. And in this, actually, logically, it's common sense that logically the admission team would know. Yeah, adding the names of the, yes, adding the names of the professors or faculty members in your essay would actually uh, logically be very appealing to the university admissions officers, because they will see you as an asset, and that will actually, um, you will gain a trust, instant trust in their eyes or in their minds, right? That they will know that this person really has gone through, and that through our pages, through our website, and he it really knows our, that he or she really knows your, the uh, um, uh, their organizational goals. Okay. Yeah. And then again, at the end of this paragraph, do add a summary sentence or summary sentences, that how you, this degree is going to add to your learning as you work towards your future goals. Again, as I told you before, you are going to get all this content for this paragraph from the university or program website. Please go for that. Okay. Again, yes. So we have a junior professor with us as well. Uh, Going to the important point. Next important point. Yes, your future plans. You can have different future plans and you need to state them very clearly, okay, because a person who is clear in the future goals or future plans is actually an asset for the university that you are applying for, because you already have streamlined mental plans. If it is continuing your education in the same. Yes. Teddy, thank you so much. This is a puppy, it's not a teddy. Yes, it is a puppy. This is Teddy. You can have this. Would you like to come and sit with me? Okay. So, a student with streamlined and clear goals of pursuing education at the same university is actually more appealing to the university administration. They will be having a future aspirant or a future admission to their university uh, mm, at hand, right? So, if you have a return or service contract, do mention that, okay, uh, and do not hide anything. Do not uh, uh, have fake or bogus information added to your personal statement. Openness and integrity are very important, and the more human you sound, the more truthful you sound, the more appealing you will be these days for the university evaluation team, right? If your plan to return to your country, do mention that what services will you be giving, if you are going to continue the service to your current employer organization, or you are going to work on a research project or any other goal that you have. Mention it very clearly. Okay? And the list does not end here. Again, I cannot emphasize enough that every school, college, university will always have specific requirements. No one template can work for thousands of universities around the globe. No, simply it simply can't. So, and the points that I have told you, if you already might now understand that they are. Thank you so much. They are very important. Okay, and if you do not uh, incorporate these, you are not writing for getting accepted, you are writing for a rejection. Simple as that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so this is all about the guidelines. Yeah. Uh, where to use AI? This is a question that I get. Interestingly, you must use AI all along when you are planning to write a personal essay. However, be very clear of the do's and do nots. So let me begin with the do nots. Do not generate a personal statement by AI. Do not copy sentences, okay, or phrases as well. This will again result in your personal statement going to the bin. Okay, they will not even read that. Okay, it will be automatically uh, deleted or set aside for rejection, because there are many powerful anti-plagiarism tools, right? So, and again, the logical reason behind that is university. Yes. Okay. They want to see and connect to a human, not to generic AI sentences or a robot. Okay. And interestingly, universities see using AI as a computer literacy tool. You need to know how to use AI for your benefit. Okay. These were do nots of using AI, right? What can you do to proofread, to pick out spelling and grammatical mistakes, to cut out repetitions in that you might have made. There are many repetitions. Every student that is working on the personal statement makes repetitions, a lot of repetitions, right? And spelling mistakes and grammatical mistakes. So use AI for that. Uh, you can use uh, the AI for structuring the sentences. Okay, give the AI the prompt that I want to write something about an event which made me more resilient. So it will give you a sentence. Okay, then do not copy the sentence. Just read that sentence and try to remember and restructure a similar sentence. Okay, restructure for yourself. So that way you are, though you have used the AI already, you will not be actually copy or pasting, or it will not be screened when they are uh, checking it for plagiarism, right? Again, you can use AI for maintaining the coherence. You might have heard that your personal statement should be story-like. So, in sciences or in what is the meaning of story-like? Actually, what it means is that your essay is easy to follow, and it is predictable that what is going to come next. It is easy to follow. Okay, do not jump from one theme to totally irrelevant theme next paragraph. Okay, yes. Okay, so do not jump. So that is the meaning of your essay should be story like. Okay, so would you like to stay here? Okay, you can go. Okay, yeah, important point. Yeah, I already have told you that list does not end here. Refer to university pages or program pages, and if someone else feels important, add it. Okay, and believe me, uh, you will be having a very appealing personal statement. In the next section, uh, we have that after you have written the statement, proofreading is very important. Proofread as much as you can, and not only you, because that will have biasness. Uh, so to minimize the bias, have someone else read for you and a trustworthy friend. Do not share it with everyone in your department. No, you're from some have someone trusted employee or colleague to comment on it. Have someone from another department. If you are a science student, have someone from the arts or humanities department, okay? And if you are an arts or humanities student, or just have someone from the sciences, because the admission committee does not have all the scientific people in there are no uh, uh, there are people in this committee that belong to different areas of life. Okay, they are managers, they are administrators, there is a scientific person from the department that you have applied to, and there are people from the different backgrounds or departments, right? So make sure your personal statement is not too scientific, or it is not using uh, too many scientific terminologies or jargon. And yes, okay, we'll do it after a few moments. Okay, and you make sure that it is understandable to a lay person as well. Okay, and ask a friend for the strictest critical analysis of your essay. Ask him to point out even the slightest of mistakes wherever he or she feels. Okay, so and that friend will give you a lot of good pieces of advice, right? So, and then what else we have? Interestingly, if you are last minuters and your deadline is approaching, uh, please do not panic. Okay, uh, people say you should start a month before. Yes, if you can, it is good. However, if you have missed and you are missed the time, or you are the deadline is coming up, I have been there. Okay, so I'm one of you, and I really empathize with you on this. What you have to do, and many, even if you did not miss and you were not, you did not have the vibe to go and work on your personal statement. Actually, this is a working style of youngsters these days. Okay, and please do not think it is a lack of discipline. It is how we find our flow, right? So when you are rushing, if you are able to incorporate all the things that I have told you, uh, possibly you might end up and you will end up with a good thing. Okay, what not to do? Do not copy paste. Keeping in the deadline in mind, and you want to rush things, do not copy paste. Do not copy paste. AI generated statement is the fastest way of getting rejected. Okay, and going straight to the bin. So do not do this. Okay, and again they want to see a human, not a robot. Okay, just check for use AI for the coherence. Okay, and uh, just do this and make sure that these important points are added. And I believe, and before you upload, just copy paste in the any AI assistant allows for grammatical errors or final advice, and just upload it. Okay, so do not upload uh, while you have given final touches to the your draft. Okay, before uploading, just copy and paste it in the any AI assistant and ask for the errors. Okay, and then give a few minutes rectifying those, and then you are good to go. So thank you so much. In the next videos, I will be going through my own personal statement that I wrote while I was applying to MSc degree in sustainable agriculture at Royal Agricultural University, UK. And I believe when I will be reading through that, I will be pointing out where I have added all those things, right? So thank you so much. Uh, Stay tuned, stay blessed, and best of luck. Yes.